Hello Internet, I am John, welcome back to Let's Play Stellaris 3.14 Determined Exterminators. Last time we concluded our war, we ended our war with the Hive perhaps a little early, in order to shift our focus to this Federation over here, and we began making inroads into their space. We also reached Crisis Level 2, here. And this gives us the ability to research riddle escorts, and the ability potentially to draw the Class 3 and Class 4 Singularity buildings in physics tech, all of which are things that I want, ultimately. I think, however, it's not time yet. This alloy plants tech, so the thing with escorts, they're really good. They're 2 naval cap for a hull that is somewhere between a destroyer and a cruiser, and just punches way above its weight and mounts a ton of weapons. The issue is that they're very expensive, and they don't solve a problem that we have right now. Because right now we have lots of naval cap and some alloy income. I think an escort hull with no components on it is like 500 alloys, whereas a corvette in total is like 130 alloys with all the components on it. So right now, I think we might be better served by just scaling up our alloy production some more and building more corvettes, right? We have the supply for another whole corvette fleet, basically. We're in a position with our corvette fleets. I was looking at doing fleet power math, right? And I think the Galactic Community as a whole has like 60k. We have 75. And granted, this is with all the losses we've inflicted. I found we've destroyed 160 ships in this Federation war so far, and there are more to come. And we've lost 16. So that's a pretty good KD ratio. We've probably destroyed 20k alloys worth of shipping in the last couple of years. So we're doing good damage. This has probably pushed the GalComm as a whole under our fleet power. And I'm very curious to use this as a test case, right? Because I've heard the hypothesis that the Galactic Community is less likely to declare you a crisis and start a Galactic Crisis War if you're stronger than everyone else put together. We'll see if that's true. I'm curious. We'll find out soon enough. But I think another 130 corvettes would certainly not go amiss, right? And also, if we have 3, 23, 25k corvette fleets, and we print another one of the same size, we're getting up into the 100, 110k total fleet power range, which is maybe enough to actually fight the Khan. So I think that's definitely versus, if we wait 8 years for escorts to come out and then we can't build very many of them and they take more time, having another 30k of corvettes in 3 years puts us in a position where we won't be able to fight the Khan all stacked up, right? If he's has the Chosen stacked with his 3 50k support fleets, that's like 250, and we can't do that. But if we let them spread out a little bit, then maybe we can fight them and take the Chosen alone at least. And it might be expensive. We might have to refleet. It's not a situation I want to be in. I was also looking at the code for the Drums of War event that spawns the Khan, and I don't think it will happen before 2310 unless we do something stupid like going and destroying Void Dwellings. So I think by 2310 we can definitely have another 130 corvettes out. We can have phase disruptors online, right? I don't know how big of a fleet power boost that will be, but I don't think it'll be small. So I think we might be okay here, but I think that is contingent on, or that I don't think escorts are the right move yet. We will want them. We'll want them when we go to fight the Fallen Empires. Certainly, if we get to 2330 and the Khan hasn't spawned, maybe we look at trading out the corvettes for escorts, but I don't think now is quite the right time. So that was a tech switch I wanted to make. Related to that, we got orbital rings. I think we want to be building orbital rings over at least a couple of our most important worlds, like our Forge world. I don't know what that is. 1,000 alloys. It's kind of a lot, right? But it gives us the option to build the this base output boosting building that we're about to research. And likewise, we already have Energy Nexus. I think it would be great if we put an orbital ring with the energy booster over our biggest generator world. Again, I mean, we'll find uses for it. I think I screwed up. At some point, like, I think the caps, I feel like I might have demolished some resource silos or something on one of these star bases that I just knocked down, so I might want to replace those at some point. But okay, so we just spent a bunch of alloys on things that aren't fleet. I know we said we were going to build more fleet, but the other thing here, I think we will bring them back over here and maybe steal some corvettes. So one, we can use them to guard transports, but also we can steal some corvettes and use that as the basis for a new fleet. This relay link is almost done. He's idle, actually. I think we might want to start pushing relays up here a little bit, both to make it easier to move reinforcements in, but also if the con happens and I need to get out, if Galactic Crisis War happens and I need to move my fleets around, having an exit is also a good reason to have relays. But again, spending alloys on things that aren't fleet. I don't know what kind of hyperdrives are on these. Hyperdrive 2. Okay, so I think we have hyperdrive 3 now. If we don't, we will soon. Yeah, we do. So I probably do want to be separating my corvettes from the Marauders pretty soon. But other things, notes-wise, let's see. I forgot to. We were building this fortress world. It hit 10 pops. Let's upgrade that, so we get an FTL inhibitor on the world. It might be good to have one construction ship automated because we're picking up some. I thought we picked up something out here that we could use. Oh, this one. I think I'm out of construction ships actually. Not the most important thing. Once these relays finish, maybe we'll allocate one of them to doing that. Right, we have enough mined artifacts now to do the Secrets of the Cybrex. Oh, not that one. It's in. They moved it. That's where it used to live. How does this work now? Do I have to allocate my precious engineering research? I do. Let's get the alloy thing first, then do that. What else? Do I have some... They're doing anomalies. I would like to bring them up and start grabbing some of these techs. Oh, weird. I didn't expect that. Usually if you're already doing an anomaly, a special project or something, it'll finish it and then do the next thing. But, okay. As far as the kind of the picture dealing with enemies, we've had a spy over here for a while. No longer important, I think. I think they're not coming back at this point. So I think the Corinth are probably our next. They have the most fleet power of anyone left anymore. They're around like 25, at least 20k. So let's put the spy on them. I wanted to start bringing transports up. There are 3 planets in this system. They all have robots, which is neat. We can get some free pops. I've been thinking about how to break the partnership's economy, and it's actually kind of an interesting puzzle because they're a megacorp. They're a big megacorp, and they have branch offices all over the Pogovan and probably up in their vessel here. So I think even if I did kind of what I usually do, where I like knock out their capital and their guaranteed habitables, that doesn't really break their economy because they're still getting income from all over the place over here. So I think we'll heal these guys up, and then like this one, for example, it's generating like 100 energy per month. So that's kind of what we're dealing with, where I think I need to do a lot of damage to their allies to damage their economy. Also, these guys have an archive here that I would like to knock out, just in case there's anything good in there. And I think one of these is their main alloy world. It might have been this one. Yeah, I mean, 50 alloys per month is not a ton, but it's not nothing. Oh, speaking of alloys, I wanted to... We have, 35k nanites in the bank. I think maybe we do the alloy nanite edict. And that's plus 25% alloy all sources. Not too shabby. What else? Oh, lathe buildings. So because we hit the bar for crisis level 2, now I'm okay with spending some advanced logic on lathe buildings. I'm mostly interested in lathe buildings for science. Getting more advanced logic. I'm not interested in higher crisis levels in the stuff they give, really. So more science would be good. So I think we'll queue one of those up. It's also, I think we're getting the oracles, like the settler amenities bonus, for example. I think we're getting all the oracles stuff on this planet because it's in the sector, which is pretty good. Even though we can't put a real governor here, we can still get sector governor bonuses. What else? We could probably afford just to do more alloy districts here. Well, I have so much mineral income that would just be useful, and I will find a use for alloys, whether it's building more ships or more anchorages, or yeah. So, as far as tactically here, I want to bring these. I would like to heal them, but I also want to bring them up. This fleet is getting kind of torn up. We're taking losses. We still have a couple fleets to deal with here, and ultimately I also want to hold onto the starbase. So I think we do bring this one up, and we'll chase fleets with this one for a little longer and try to hold everything down. But we'll bring them up, and then we can heal one on the starbase while the other one chases fleets, and then swap them around. I think that allocates all my fleets for the time being.
Hostile stationary asset engaged.
Here we were chasing. Okay, so we took back that starbase. Hopefully we'll chase them before they get out, but I don't know that we... Okay, so we pulled them in. I noticed we have enough intel here that we can see their ship designs. And some of their cruisers... I know I saw some. They are using carriers. And I'm wondering if that's driving our losses here. Because we have no point defense. We're still going to win, right? It's just losing ships. That's not something I like to do. So, yeah. Yeah, let's. So we lost a couple more ships, and okay, it was a mix of damage sources, but Strikecraft well represented in the hull and armor damage. I feel like I don't see 100% hit ratios too often. How much? I mean, we got some decent damage in, but not wipes. Yeah, and they're trying to take... Here we go. They're trying to take back their starbase. So this is kind of what I mean, is we're bouncing back and forth here, trying to cover too many things with one fleet. So.
Alert. Spaceport engaged.
And again, losing a few every fight. Yeah, this is kind of the situation where cruisers get to be more efficient because you don't lose them as much because they have more hull. We can sit here, and if we try to heal, yeah, it'll just hang out at the station. So that's fine. We can do that. Okay. We can even reinforce from here, I think. Will it queue? No, I won't. Picking up lots of Elgate insights. Okay, so this fleet is also healed up. Here, we've gotten on top of their capital shipyard, and they have no fleet left, so they can't do much. Because of the bug where
Hostile fleet assets
the
engaged.
AI no longer builds
Technological acquisition
more
successful.
shipyards. Here's nanoplants. So Durasteel would push us toward more infrastructure techs to get more building slots. This would push us toward the plus district bonuses on orbital rings, which we don't. I mean, it would be okay, I guess, on like uncapped generator district nanite worlds, but not super important. Habitability and later lifespan. I actually didn't realize this had those bonuses. That's not bad either. Or we start on escorts. It's that number's not going down. We're not really getting more science until we go take more pops and put them on the lathe or something. So, how long do my leaders live if I don't do anything? Yeah, so I'm gonna start losing leaders here. Maybe that's a good reason to pick up some leader age stuff. Finishing domination. I would like to get I could still get necromancy. I would like to get Galactic Wonders, and the reason for that is that ring worlds let you stuff 4 planets with 100% habitability and all building slots unlocked into every system. And a sector full of ring worlds, full of nanite stuff, and class 3 and 4 singularities would be really funny. So I want ring worlds. Again, it's like I don't need that to win the game, but it's just a fun idea. And then you don't get any empire size from all the ring world planets, and you don't really need any districts. You need like 1 district per planet for housing. So yeah, I want Galactic Wonders. I will probably also get Master Builders if I want to go like mass producing ring worlds. But I don't really have a plan for perks beyond that. Contender or force projection or things like that might be wise, but I think we'll just hold this slot for now. I don't need it right at the moment. I bet these have finished now. Okay, yeah, let's go automation. Let's push up the relays a little more. They're moving up to here. These are both interesting things for us to respond with. So now, yeah, we just keep an eye out and see if somebody like uses their emergency resolution to. Oh, that was a good engagement. Oh, yeah, that was a good engagement. Fernfeld? No. That's a lot of science. I think these guys still have some fleet left, right? Yeah, they're around 8K. These guys have nothing. Yeah, so let's keep moving up there. Okay, interesting. It's Fed fleet. Yeah. So I guess Federation fleet doesn't show up in diplomatic power from fleets, which is interesting. I bet they're gonna move here. That's probably the.
Hostile stationary.
That's what I would do if I were an AI. This one we might just subsume and build nanite buildings on. It's in the sector. It's the right size to be a little world full of nanite buildings. I don't know that I need this many fortress worlds. It's such a long scroll to get down to strongholds. I kind of want to have some energy in the tank, some energy income in the tank, for resettling pops to the lathe. Oh, we can get an nanite. So these ones, I don't really know which of these are great. So this one just boosts stability, and this one does upkeep reductions. I like upkeep reductions. Yeah, if we're worried about the energy upkeep from lots of jobs, that seems like a good one to have. Or we just boost base output some. Or both. Okay, let's see. So we have 2.5k army. I feel like I think I picked this system because the garrisons are pretty weak. I think we can take all 3 planets pretty quickly. Yeah, so let's just do that. Oh. That took them longer than I expected. Yeah, they're moving this way. Oh, we did pick up a specimen. Programmable puzzle cube. And it gives physics. Not at a great ratio either. Splendid. How long on? 4 months. Yeah, and then maybe we'll think about secrets to Cybrex. I forgot about that. That's this thing we need to spend our... Okay, so you're all repaired. Let's see if we can catch them here. If not here, then there. Was this the one I was building? Yeah.
Planetary pacification protocols initiated.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, okay, so that was, I thought that was here with that's set up, but also fine. Gravity-attuned sensory organs? What? What does that mean? Oh, I guess it's gravitic sensors, but for bioships, maybe? 6k. They have some of the biggest starbases I think I've seen of these folks. Railguns. Again, yeah, consistently taking some losses. Okay, they had a bunch of... Oh, they had worms and Tiaki, and they had a whole mess of critters. I can just sit here and wait for the starbase to, like, become ours so I can repair at it. Because if I do it right now, it'll send me home. But if I just wait here, the starbase will, like, come out of combat state eventually. And then I can repair at it.
Fleet assets engaged.
Oh, did we catch him? I don't know. Oh no, they're building armies.
Technological acquisition successful.
Okay, so that gives us another 20 years on our leaders, which is nice. I don't care about armor torpedoes we'll want for escorts, but it doesn't need to happen right now. Maybe now is an okay time to do the secrets of the Cybrex. Oh. Where'd it go? Did I take too long and it went away? No, it's just in the middle somewhere. 8 months is not very long.
Hostile fleet assets engaged.
Okay, these are both very small planets. I don't care too much that the stability is low. It's mostly devastation related and will go away on its own. So.
Planetary pacification protocols initiated.
Okay, we've entered mid-game. This is the Marauder Mercenaries notification. Somehow my naval cap usage went up. Oh, I guess I printed reinforcements. But yeah, let's split out, like... We'll leave, like... What? I mean, that's kind of about what I wanted, right? A 5k fleet here, and then a bit here to grow into a bigger fleet, so... But it is weird. I thought it would give me all the corvettes. $106. What will that put me at? That'll put me at 512 out of 566. That's fine. I'm okay with that. 14k alloys I don't quite have, but I will soon. So that all seems acceptable. Reinforcing my existing fleets is also probably more important than building out this one. So if I only have 10k alloys to spend, let's do something like that for now. How far out are we on? We're still a couple years out on the upgraded disruptors.
Construction.
Yeah, okay, see, now we're in a state where we can heal here. We don't have to go back. And this is a great, because this is like probably the only exit out of their empire. So we can just sit here and, you know, if we pop out, they'll try to go around, but we can pop back. Again, I would love to catch their 6k fleet here. It's all amoebas and void worms and things. Yeah, they're producing energy for the megacorp. Not that much for a capital. Oh, another source of living metal. Cool. I'm just thinking about optimal pathing here to hit all several of these. Yeah, okay, we'll do here, and then there, and then... That's a lot of energy. That's a pretty good star. We could put a Dyson Swarm over that. The pathing's all weird, but whatever. Just keep it moving, keep taking ship star bases.
Ground invasion units have achieved all objectives. Alert, spaceport engaged.
Okay. We might be fast enough to just catch this fleet. And we'll get their archive as well. They're breeding... yeah, I'm a little worried about hitting the archives on some of these guys, because I think it'll let all the critters out. And that could be bad, but it'll probably be fine. Again, queuing at the beginning. Oh, a construction ship. Okay, well, that's not the most important.
Hostile fleet assets engaged.
Okay, here we go. We're hitting
Hostile
the...
stationary asset engaged.
Oh, that was shaky cam there. I didn't expect that. Another archive. What's this one? Calcite. More space fauna cloning cost reduction. And it doesn't seem to have let all the critters out, so that's good. Yeah, we're up to we're taking more and more losses. They're mounting. I guess I didn't stop to grab that one. That's kind of surprising.
Alert, non-standard space entity.
We can upgrade those now because we got the alloy tech. That'll give us a bunch more alloy per month.
Stationary asset engaged.
Okay, so here we wiped the critter fleet. So now I suspect these guys, their fleet is not, negligible at this point. So at this point, we've pretty much beaten all their fleets. At this point, we're switching into the kind of the occupation mode. I should actually manage these planets, huh? Okay, right. I can't give decisions yet because I haven't occupied the whole system. But we will do that. We've already picked up all these robots, which, I mean, we're gonna Tomb World preference, kind of interesting. Not really important. I'm happy with my habitability, my solution to habitability problems. Right? How do I give it? Yeah. And then there's also kind of the interesting question around, like, do I set certain species as auto resettle to the lathe or not? And it's a risky move because I could end up with a lot of stuff on the lathe really fast. Or do I just manually resettle? But so these lithoids are all over the place in these 3 federated empires we're fighting. Probably because they have good habitability everywhere, as lithoids do. So that's probably the riskiest one to do auto resettle on. We don't have any of the other Cryptilia yet. Just YOLO, lathe YOLO. What could go wrong? I don't want to have to manually resettle everything. It sounds like a pain. Right, I didn't deal with the jobs. I don't need all this chemical production. We can leave machine plants running, that's okay. I do need slightly more amenities than that though. Yeah, okay. That looks okay for now. I certainly don't need these food jobs. That seems fine until we can until we take the whole system and then can do decisions.
Alert. Spaceport engaged.
Here's another archive that will pop.
Hostile stationary asset engaged.
Okay, there's Secrets of Cybrex, which gives us... Okay, so we get Expertise Voidcraft, which isn't that important at this point, right? Really, I guess we still need to draw battleships and citadels and Titans, but if I already have Mega Engineering as a research option, do I really need battleships? I don't know. Megastructure build speed's a cool bonus, though. I guess I have to research mining hubs. I didn't realize that.
Protocols initiated. Alert. Spaceport engaged.
Pick up a metal that gives edict fun for 20 energy per month. I mean, that might be worth it, I guess. Probably not. And it released a bunch. Did it release critters? It did. Yeah. So we have another 1k of amoebas and... Oh, they're orange! Are these like the fancy elite amoebas? Can we tell? No. That's interesting, though.
Hostile stationary asset engaged.
Somebody's called in mercenaries against us. This could be an interesting chance to pick up some tech. You know, that's such a megacorp move. I wonder... I mean, yeah, like, it'll be fine.
Have achieved all objectives.
I guess if they're not going to move, maybe...
Stationary asset engaged.
Maybe I don't... Well, oh well. I was going to say, maybe I could heal up first, but...
Dissected. Alert. Spaceport engaged.
Okay, that looks like we won that pretty decisively. Orbital rings. We need to upgrade it to be able to build the energy thing here. Likewise, this one will be done soon if it isn't already. It is. We'll do that for the alloys. I should really upgrade some of these more of these simulation sites on well-developed worlds. Oh, especially the Unity world. 2 housing? That's enough housing. One of these I was gonna... Okay, this is the one we're consuming. We're not building more strongholds there, because we're gonna build nanite buildings. Did I screw that up? I wanted to... Okay. That one's partly consumed. This is the one we're actively consuming. Okay, that's fine. 4 pops. That's enough to not rebel. Potentially 6 pops. Do I want to be... I don't know that I want to be building more science, because Lathe stuff is happening. And I will need the energy. So many species. Can you do... You cannot send the pre-sapients to the Lathe. That's interesting to know. Now we can also start subsuming worlds. How quickly... Okay, so it takes like 2 months per pop. I think we'll be okay with some devastation. I think we'll get rid of these pops quickly enough. Yeah, and they get deported to the Lathe pretty quickly too, so... That's actually a pretty good habitability world, but that's what we do here. We subsume worlds. I'm just checking for, like, green districts that I definitely don't want. There's a thing. What is it? Dust. Okay. Build all these anchorages and no simulation, no logistics office. Interesting choice. Nope, nope, not that one. I need the silos. That's what I need. Because I'm sitting at cap on like everything. Poor play. Zero armies? I like 0 armies. Let's go take those. And then after this, we'll pivot over to this side. Don't know. Not sure why I can't go there. Oh, because I haven't actually taken the system. Okay, so these will heal up. You can stay here. It'll be fine. Just like give it a couple days. No, darn. I don't really want to. I want to move that direction, right? Take this. Okay, that one's partly. But yeah, we can just go take their backfield. That's kind of what I want to do here. And I can muster armies from here now, if I make a sector. 3 planets all in one spot. Pretty good. Senate is in session voting on mercenary stuff. Nobody's proposed Crisis War yet, so that's good.
Ship fragments dissected.
What are we getting? Plasma throwers. Okay, so there we healed up, and now we can let's go do some of that. Okay, the mercenaries escaped and are healing up again. No. Okay, not upgrade. Not upgrade. Heal. Reinforce.
Construction complete.
Okay, here they go.
Alert. Spaceport engaged.
One of my spies has disappeared. Did they kick him out of Corinth? Like, what happened here?
Alert. Spaceport deconstructed.
I don't remember. Okay, that's that. What that gave us the garrison thing. What is the sign? Okay, so it's mining station output 100%. That's not bad. It's a little expensive, but it's a good bonus. This stuff, habitability. Yeah, I mean, I don't really care about any of that. So let's do the mining hubs. Certainly, we've gone to enough trouble to get access to them with the going to war for archaeology points.
Hostile stationary asset engaged. Hostile fleet assets engaged.
Yeah, so they're mostly disengaging. They drop good stuff, though. No losses either side. I'm curious about that, actually, if they... Yeah, so they're taking losses from emergency FTL damage, even if not from actual hull damage. What is that percentage-wise? 99. Okay, like, fine. Start armies everywhere. Admirals, I like to do admiral things. How is the Lathe doing? Oh no! They're declining my pops. That will have negative impacts on stability, I'm sure, because my pops are the happiest about this situation. So we have 51 pops. Okay, so we're over the... You need 40 pops for it to start purging. And above 40 pops, it'll actually kind of kick on. And we're generating, yeah, like 700 science. So we're up to 2K. Cool. The stability is down a little bit. We can address that. How much advanced logic do I even have? Not that much. I've spent most of it. I haven't really earned it back yet. We could do like one advanced logic district. This like doubles the advanced logic output per pop, basically. I don't know that we'll need the housing, but 390. 325. So I can build like 3 more things, basically. And I think, yeah, I think 1... Because stability will improve output a little bit. God, that's so much upkeep reduction. Right? Base of 50, we have it down to 15. That's amazing. I wonder how low we can push it. If we built another one of these things that reduces the upkeep, could we get it down to 0? I don't know. Okay, but that spends all my advanced logic. I have like... Yeah, not very much left. How much have we gotten from neural chips? A total of 56, so not so much. But the science that they give us will that's how we'll make that back. We're in negative energy, mostly probably because of neural chips. Am I out of district slots? Am I even using the... Yeah, I'm not using these, so let's do that. We don't have the upgrade yet. What is... Okay, this is my Nanite generator world. Yeah, I'm okay upgrading that.
Technological
We're still in motion.
successful.
Oh, coil guns, just from salvage, I assume. Yeah. This is another commander. I like naval things on commanders mostly. Yeah, he has army penalties. Planetary Governor gives Orbital drone. It's kind of interesting. That could be used to target people, but weapons range is fine. Do I have disruptors? No, not yet. So, or the tier 3 disruptors. You still building armies? Oh, you've already taken it.
Technological acquisition successful.
Wait, what? Oh, it's in the sector. Interesting. I might disband this one though. We're up near our starbase cap. We're gonna take more, so. It's not that long. And it gives the capacity and the resource storage. But let's see. Okay, so we have plasma thrusters guaranteed now from stealing tech from someone. These ones I feel like are very stealable. Gas refineries I don't need. That one is one I can't steal that will boost my orbital rings. So we'll do that.
Stationary asset engaged.
Invaders! Yes, indeed.
Ground invasion units have achieved all objectives. Alert, station engaged.
I mean, there comes a point where I just make more armies and kind of start ignoring the... Because I have like 2.5k, I think. Right around 2k, I guess, based on those splits. Well, that's okay. We'll merge them up with reinforcements. And... Oh, that's a military fleet. Okay, they're buying more mercenaries. Or something. I don't know. Yeah, he's running. That's reasonable.
Engaged.
It's weird that they're going after the... Like, what are you doing? Okay, there we go. That's more what I expected. Like, you're supposed to get on the starbase. Yeah, just come down here and work on this stuff.
Alert. Spaceport deconstructed. Hostile stationary asset engaged. Hostile fleet assets engaged.
Council agenda ready.
Okay, good. So we got a wipe on that Marauder fleet. Or almost. Well, they took back a shipyard, so they built some ships out of it.
Construction complete.
Yeah, we'll do the disruptor upgrade, then bring him forward.
Hostile stationary asset engaged. Alert. Spaceport engaged. Technological acquisition successful.
Yeah, here's the habitation modules.
Construction complete.
This one is over the energy world. And that one is over the alloy world.
Alert. Spaceport engaged.
Okay, so this the scientist has governor penalties now, so that's unfortunate.
Technological acquisition successful.
Here's our upgraded disruptors. Planetary shields, we said we wanted. Now's our chance to put them on our fortress worlds.
Alert. Spaceport engaged.
Speaking of things that benefit a lot from
Assets engaged.
building upkeep reductions, planetary shields are definitely one of them.
Alert. Spaceport deconstructed. Hostile fleet assets engaged.
I wish there was a way to tell the warforms, like, from everything else.
Alert. Spaceport engaged. Ground invasion Invasion units have achieved all objectives.
Council agenda ready.
Next tradition, we were talking about either expansion or synchronicity. We're picking up a lot of systems. I mean, we can do the math, right? We have 150 size from systems and 380 from pops. The 10% reduction from pops would save us 56 right now, and the 25% reduction from from systems would save us, 30. So I think synchronicity is better right at the moment. As we continue expanding, expansion will continue increasing in utility, but we can do synchronicity for now. I'm just thinking about the upgraded simulation complexes on some of our bigger worlds.
Ship fragments dissected.
You know, yeah, for guys who can't build starbases, they're doing a pretty good job. Unoccupied. Or unclaimed. Okay, so we're approaching the hour. I really should have specified to take this one as well, or these two. Is it? No, it's inner space. Okay, I've misunderstood the map because of the colors. So we still need to hit that one. And then, oh yeah, there's still some stuff we can take in here. That's kind of like way out in the backfield. It's gonna be hard to get back from that. It's a little worrying, maybe. How's that? How much did we lose here? So we lost 200 to take out 500 of army. Hi, cat. This one is like 1,000 over there. This one is a couple hundred? Yeah, we can do that. We still have the war forms. They're holding up okay. Actually, let's do that.
Hostile fleet assets engaged.
Who are the Amerians? Okay, so these guys over here are starting to associate with the Fed. Not really what we want. Still no crisis declaration on the table. So that's good. Right, we were going to do this disruptor upgrade. 20 crystals, not that much. Okay, yeah, the crystals are relatively affordable here. Yeah, we've kind of stopped taking losses now that their fleets are down. Yeah, at this point it's mop up.
Stationary asset engaged. Planetary pacification protocols initiated. Ship augmentations completed.
Did we accidentally? Oh man, we forgot to resettle a pop here and we lost the planet.
Ship fragments dissected.
Frequency tuning, not very good. Oh, okay. So even our automation scientists are starting to get in on the action for the. That's good. We have a lot of fragments to get through. I'm worried we're going to start losing to expiration.
Hostile stationary asset engaged.
That one's blocked. This was the one we were building more. We're not full on jobs here yet for generator drones. More building and district upkeep production on officials, sure. Always happy to see that.
Alert. Spaceport engaged. Ship fragments.
Insults. These guys have, or they had 0 fleet. Like, I think somebody took out their fleet early in the game and they lost their capital and never recovered. So I think it's pretty funny. This one has upgraded capitals. Or an upgraded capital, I guess. These spiritualists are not going to have anything good for us pops-wise, robots-wise. Pop growth speed bonuses. Interesting. And amenities bonuses? That's cool. I wonder if naniting will destroy it. $500. This one of these up here is their capital. This one is 800. It's a little more. Let's get everybody together and then this one 600. Yeah. I really should be demolishing districts too that I'm not going to use to save on empire size. But it's pretty boring. That's the delete key to just demolish. I could do the cities too, I guess. Well, I mean, you know, we can turn those into building slots. We'll use those. Oh, that's the same one. It's a cluttered system. There's a lot going on here. Okay, so there's our output boosters. I'm kind of curious to see the month roll over just to see what that gives us alloys and energy-wise. We're back in the positive for energy, despite holding kind of steady in the low 50s for pops on the lathe. We do have slots. If how much logic am I at right now? Okay, so I have picked up enough logic. Probably mostly from text. I'm finishing from science points, not so much from the base lathe output. Yeah, again, it's just the really high devastation. Okay, so we've knocked the partnership down a bit out of the lead. They still have, you know, a bunch of Federation subject empire points, but I think their economy strength was around 2,700 previously, so we are doing damage, even if it is just by like taking these planets here and denying them their trade income. Yeah. As far as the date, it's 2303. Con could happen in 2310, I think. We should start more relays. Again, so that I can get my fleets out if I have to. Oh, does that, yeah, okay. But also it'll make gathering the armies quicker. I don't know how much we'll actually... So I guess our... Yeah, one thing that could happen here, if we run out of war exhaustion too quickly, I don't know that we will, but, you know, we have a lot of ground to cover. Probably I need multiple army stacks. It's probably, I think, what I should be doing here. I probably should muster a whole nother one just to work on this side. Yeah, what could end up happening here is that we end up taking all the space, but not taking all the planets. And then we end up in the state where, like, they just have planets and no space. And I'm kind of okay with that. You know, that's a situation where we... Yeah. Losing all of the space and all the mining stations means that they end up spending a lot more of their, like, pop economy on basic resources, except for the fact that they're a megacorp and they're getting resources from trade. So, I don't know. Not the best enemy to do that to, but, like, you know, these guys, for example, it's not so good for them. If we take all their mining stations, which are non-negligible, that's 16 in one system. Nah, it's not that exciting of a star. I'm always kind of looking for good spots to build a my next Dyson Swarm, but that may be an That's 10 on a star. It's pretty good. Might be a inter-game project or inter-recording project. So, yeah, I think we do want to do escorts pretty soon. Our alloy output is up like 50%. We were at 400 something, now it's 600 something. We can keep building that up too if we're not doing that actively right now. Oh right, and it's going to tick up too on the month rollover. Yeah, 660. So that's like an escort per month. We still have a bunch of naval cap. A lot of it is from anchorages I've captured out here that I don't really want there necessarily. Yeah. Anchorages with no naval logistics office. Very silly. Okay. All right. Yeah, good progress here. We finished off the last of their fleets. We've stabilized. We're not taking losses anymore. Ultimately, our losses were 4,500 alloys, maybe, in exchange for 172 ships killed. We were like 160 at the beginning here. I don't know that that really counts everything. Because, like, the Marauders... It would be interesting to go through here and add everything up and see if that adds up to the same. But we could also be just losing them to star bases. So, but anyway, I think it's safe to say that we've gotten on top of all their shipyards. They can't build anymore, especially if we can take all their capital shipyards permanently by landing troops on their capitals. Then they're no longer can reinforce, and then we're in really good shape as far as neutering their threat to us permanently. And the Corinth are up to 330 times 40. That's only like 12k, 13k, so they're down a bit. I'm not sure why. And then some of the rest of these guys are in like the, you know, 6. Okay, this is like 10k, 8k, 0, 200, 6K. Yeah. So as far as Galactic Crisis War, not super worried. You know, there's 30K, 40K maybe fleets total. So now it's really just a question of the Khan and the Fallen Empires and the Crises and things like that. So not a bad place to be for 2303. You know, I'm okay with that. Yeah, thank you for watching.